And welcome back, guys, to Pro Play Games YouTube channel. Today is another feature match. We have Sean Collins on the right and Timothy Lay on the left. Sean Collins is playing Decidueye Plume for us today, and TJ is playing Darktina. Two very powerful decks in the meta. Decidueye taking a couple recent tournaments, placing second, and Darktina placing first in a couple. So we will see what they start with. Sean obviously, of course, wants to start with something like an Oddish. Unfortunately, he doesn't look like he gets it. Starts with the Shaman. TJ is going first. He'll start with a Darkrai and a Giratina. Attaches a double Dragon Energy to Giratina. He goes and uses a Trainer's Mail, maybe digging for a Max Elixir. Pulls the Lily. So not a great start there for Sean. Hopefully he has something where he's able to move his hand. TJ goes in Ultra Balls. Everything depends on Darkrai's ability to attack based on the amount of dark energies. So getting out those dark energies and double dragon energies out as fast as you can, of course powering up Darkrai's attack. Sean's deck focuses mainly on getting Vileplume out, blocking the engine for items, and poking away at you for damage with Decidueye GX's ability. He also was able to target any Pokemon on the field and do 20 damage to it. TJ goes and drops a Parallel City and Shamans for 5. That Hoopa play before makes the deck run really nice. Goes ahead and uses a Max Elixir. Looks like he doesn't hit it. That's pretty unfortunate. Needing to hit those Max Elixirs, big thing. He goes and uses another Ultra Ball. So TJ's deck off to a good start, moving out lots of Pokemon and using a few of his items while he can. Searches out a Salamence. So Sean's got to be a little worried right now. Drops a Fighting Fury Band on the Darkrai. It looks like he uses a Versus Seeker for Lily to draw 8. That's a big start for TJ. And now he's able to go ahead and start using some more items. May as well now, just in case. Uses another Trainer's Mail. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a Max Elixir. He does get that Max Elixir off. So now Darkrai is easily hitting for 2, 4, 6, 8. If he had a couple energies on him, it would be doing extra 40 damage. 50 damage with the Fighting Fury. So he passes and it's Sean's turn. Hesitant to play the Stadium. Drops the Forest Giant Plants, which lets any grass Pokemon defy the evolution rule and go straight to evolve. Sean uses an Ultra Ball, dropping an Olympia. Hesitated on the grass energy. He's dropping the Gloom. So Sean's got a lot of work here to do to set the combo up that he needs. Darkrai getting kind of ominous there already with 6 energy on board. 60 damage, I'm sorry, from the energies. He Skull Grunts first turn. Only gets the 1 dark energy. I guess that would help. He has the extra Shaman. And he passes. Oh my goodness, what a bad start for Sean. That's a horrible start. No Decidueye, no Plume, nothing. Just a couple of Shaman on board. And a Team Skull Grunt for your supporter. Oof. And now goes the Forest. Sean checking his discard to see what few cards he's been able to use. TJ's using another Ultra Ball. Maybe just trying to filter his deck out a little bit. Doesn't look like he's been seeing any energies since the flare. I'm sorry, the Skull Grunt. He's going to Super Rod those things he just dropped, including 2 energies. So more energy go into the deck. Sean's just got to sit there and wait his time. It is not looking too good for him. And down goes the Sycamore for a fresh 7. So TJ's gone through a lot of his deck already, somewhat making the Vileplume block just a little bit less potent. Might not even be worth going to at this point. A pass. He still can't get that Darkrai off. Down goes a Rowlet. It's the first Pokemon we've seen from Sean other than a Shaman. It does play a Grass Energy attached to the Rowlet. And ends. So hopefully now Sean's able to get a hand that will somewhat play the game a little bit. Of course, guys, we want to give a shout out to ProPlay Games and Ultra Pro for everything that they've done in the Pokemon community. So looking forward to all the future events. Sean plays another Rowlet, plays a Trainer's Mail. Looks like TJ's got a Lysander in hand with the Salamence, a Dark Energy, and a Max Elixir. Sean grabs the Sycamore. Maybe his hand wasn't good as he had hoped. He's barely done anything. And he passes again with nothing on board. TJ just counting up that damage. Down goes a Dark Energy. So he's hitting for 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 120, 130 damage. Now it's possibly 150. Gets it on the last one and attaches it to his other Darkrai. So both Darkrai's set up for attack. Just everything looking downhill here for Sean in game 1. Decidueye is a heavy evolution deck, so of course you're going to have the chance of seeing bad hands. TJ taking that easy knockout, hitting for 150 on the Shaman. He puts the Float Stone on the Rowlet. He Sycamores off a whole hand with another Sycamore. Oof. Desperate times, obviously. He's using another Trainer's Mail, getting the Level Ball. And he drops another second, so he'll have 2 Level Ball searches here coming out. Draws the Oddish out, and probably another Rowlet, yeah. Plays another Grass Energy to the Rowlet on the bench. So TJ must be feeling pretty confident here at this point, game 1. He's hitting for a ton of damage. So he just has to retreat out into another Rowlet. Oh my goodness, and here's another pass. No evolution, no draw, no nothing. Another Dark Energy down on the board. So that Darkrai is just hitting for so much, and a big Lysander, yep, instantly puts it in the discard, knows it's gonna go down. So now he has nothing but Rowlets. He falls into a Dartrix and another Dartrix. Had it in his hand, didn't have the field, so he could not evolve. I guess Sean changed his mind there. He's gonna end instead, throw some cards back in his hand into his deck, also lowering TJ's hand, so good second decision there. Sean trying to drag the game out, and he's gonna Revitalize her. Did he even have any targets? Oh, he's gonna go straight to the Vileplume. I guess he feels like It's already bad enough as it is. May as well slow the game down a little bit. Oof. A retreat into a Rowlet, so obviously it looks like he's setting up to have that be knocked out, and passes. Does not drop the Vileplume. Maybe he's setting up for something next turn that he wants to do and doesn't quite want to lock himself. Another double dragon energy. This Darkrai is hitting for almost 200. It is. It's hitting exactly for 200. 210 with the Stadium out and 220 with a band. There's a big Darkrai with another one on the bench and a Giratina set up now. So finally a Decidueye, a couple of Decidueye drop, but it just seems like it's way too late in the game. Sean's just so hesitant on his plays here. The looks of this game just kind of seem like they're going a little downhill now. Drags out the Giratina. I guess he's trying to take out that that Giratina to knock off the 80 damage that the double dragon energies are giving it. I guess that would be a smart play. If TJ has a play, he's only got one prize left. He's retreating the Giratina into the Darkrai. And it looks like he's... okay, so TJ he drops the double dragon and then he tries to Versus Seeker, but Vileplume's on board. So he's gonna do 18. Yeah, he's gonna attack for 180 with the Darkrai. So that puts a lot of pressure on Sean's Decidueye right now. So he was able to retreat, dropping 2 double dragon energies, but the Darkrai still hitting for 180. DJ dropped another double dragon after retreating 2. So it's coming down to a retreat battle here, and I just don't think Sean has the ability to retreat out of things and be able to tack on enough damage at this point. He's thinking pretty hard here. He's taking his time. It's pretty tough decision here. He's really backed up against the wall. TJ did enough job of just kind of outputting his damage aggressively early on. So he put the extra 40 on the active. Problem is now he's going to attack, and he'll be able to just, yeah, sure, he may get knocked out, but he'll be able to trade back on that other Decidueye, and that'll be about it. He just doesn't have the resources to attack. Looks like 200 on that Decidueye now, so whoever he retreats to or stays with, there will be a crackback, and he will lose one of his Decidueyes from the looks of it. He's delinquenting first, I guess. I guess he didn't attack. Drops off his other Darkrai with all the damage on it. Interesting play. Also choosing the Shaman to be dropped off. Choosing to keep the Shaman in place of the Hoopa. So now he'll do it's 19, I guess. Also 200, so he'll do 19 to that Decidueye after delinquenting. Sean draws one card. This is such a horrible spot for him to be in. As he looks like he's just conceding this round one. So it looks like TJ takes round one, guys. We'll definitely be here with round two in a second. So Darktina takes Decidueye in game one. So we'll be back in just a second, guys, alright?